much talking from these niggas that ain't doing shit. I try to keep the peace, but niggas about to ruin it.
What's crack-a-lacking? Welcome back to In the Lab. It's your big homie, Boss Man Busy. That's my homie.
YJ, man, in this thing. Let's go. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Yes,
I'm
sir.
ready.
So
I'm ready.
we back. We back in the building, man, and it's good to be back with some rappers who we can say gonna give us some bars. They're expected.
Yes.
What I'm talking about? We talking about the Clipse, goddammit.
Yes. Yes, the Clipse. We are talking about the Clipse. Welcome back. Welcome back, people. Y'all are welcome. The Clipse are welcome. So this track, Ace Trumpets, comes off of their album titled Let God Sort 'Em Out. It says track 5 on Let God Sort 'Em Out. I don't know how Genius.com knows that it's gonna be track 5, but somehow they do. And yeah, man.
I already got the track list out already.
Yeah,
do we have a date?
I sure have not. July 11th is when the digital download becomes available. Now, on here, Ace Trumpets number 5 has been released. A song called Chains and Whips is another thing they have on this track list on Genius. And Birds Don't Sing featuring John Legend is another song that they have tied to this. It says expected July 11th, 2025. We shall see. We shall see.
Yeah. So we got something to look forward to next month. And we got something to look forward in a week or so, but we'll talk about that later on another show. But we here for Ace Trumpets, the homies Clipse, No Malice, Pusha T. They're back, people. We ain't gonna hold you no further. Let's get into it.
Culturally inappropriate.
Ballerinas doing pirouettes inside of my snow globe. Shopping sprees in Soho, you had to see it. Strippers shaking ass and watching the dough blow. Ace Trumpets in rose mode. Yellow diamonds look like PP. Bitches fly from DC on my private to Waikiki. 3P, niggas is my sons and that's on repeat. Sins of the father, so I call you little Michis. It's easy, how could you and me be?
Do we hear a little bit of Dead Wrong in this motherfucker from Biggie, man? Is that what we hear a little bit?
Well, yeah, it takes a keen ear. But yeah, if you listen to them drum, it was a little bit faster on Dead Wrong, but that's that classic. You know that I'm loving it, man. For real,
I love beats like this too, bro. We might have to jump on a beat like this.
Right. Yeah. Dope. Pharrell did his thing. I will say it's not the most outlandish, just crazy, epic beat in the world, but yeah, Pharrell did his thing, and I'm glad he kept it. He kept it in the realm of hip hop, because Pharrell can definitely go out of that realm in a snap of a finger and be doing Nelly Furtado instrumentals, but hopefully for this album he keeps it right there. We need more.
Yeah, most definitely. Sometimes simple is good. Less is more.
Yes,
in this case,
more.
Yeah, we own it.
Ever seen his peers, can't compare, you just CC. Don't you know these clears in my ears, only VVs? Play musical chairs, Fred Astaire through these GTs. Too much wear and tear on your bitch, she couldn't please me. White glove service with the brick, I am Luigi. Sold ecstasy and disappeared, I am Houdini. Look at them, him and him, still waiting on Yeezy. I hope you got your squeegees. Had your interviews, I just keyed, life's peachy. ASAP with Riri. You rappers all beneath me, but love like the Bee Gees. International flights connect me to the Wi-Fi. The only way you reach me, Ballerinas doing pirouettes inside of my snow globe.
First verse, Pusha T, fire. I thought it was. I liked it. I liked it. How he carried that beat through there. Thought it was dope. The hook, I feel like the hook is alright. And because I didn't know, he says ballerinas doing pirouettes inside of my snow globe. I didn't know what a pirouette was. The average person may not know what a pirouette is. I'll read the definition. It's a ballet term where the dancer balances on one foot and rotates around. That's a pirouette. How does he know that? No idea. But he does, and he put it in his rap. And it, I think it has a double meaning. I'll let you speak. And you think, what do you think he's talking about?
I don't know, but I will say this. Sometimes as an artist, what you are saying, you have a picture of what it's doing. In this case, it's spinning around. Right. And it's spinning around. He's probably already envisioned that little ballerina inside that snow globe spinning. Right. And he always want to know, I wonder what this ballerina is fucking doing. And that's what the fuck she was doing. And he made it into a bar. And I don't know if that's the way he came up with this. If he knew what the fucking parallel, whatever the fucking word was, my question would be how the fuck he knew that too. Was he a fucking former ballerina? That's bullshit. Yeah.
Well, just because it's the Clipse and drugs, people. drugs. So a snow globe equals a trap house. Ballerinas are females in the trap house, and the pirouettes is twerking. That could be. Hey, I'm just saying.
Where the fuck you just get that from, bro? That was kind of dope.
Yeah, that's why, because that's how they rap. Like Clipse, they rap like this. Is Pusha T especially. He finds the weirdest ways to talk about selling drugs to drug addicts. That he will find the most out of bounds way to describe the shit. That's how I break down that bar thing.
That was very intelligent, very intellectual way to break it down, because it makes sense when you said that, bro.
Shopping sprees in Soho, you had to see it. Strippers shaking ass and watching the dough blow. Ace trumpets and rose modes. Henny Alavaca, Panama fishing village, visiting with Papa, with choppers. All of you impasta, simply just Ferrari window shoppers. The one that I just sorted looked like it was built by NASA. Over $500,000 we call for Kasha, reaching for Akasha. Never leaving home without my piece like I'm Mahatma. From the tribe of Judah, I'm Mufasa. Never turn the other cheek, you'll die at the Oscars. Persona non grata.
Yeah, never turn the other cheek. Like I'm on the Oscars. That was a little slick shot at you, Chris.
Yeah. And just to point out, I guess, what was it? Push on the first verse, definitely it's Kanye West been out there doing all this talking and shit. So I definitely know I heard a slick shot in here. I can't remember if it's him or was it Push the first. I don't know.
It was Pusha. He was like,
okay,
like they waiting on the Clipse and Yeezy. I didn't know what he was trying to say, because I knew it was some tension between them a while ago, but I thought that shit got cleared up. So I don't know.
Casa, drugs killed my team spirit. Welcome to Nirvana. You was Fuji Lala. How was Alibaba? Dressed in house of Gucci, made from selling Lady Gaga. Hakuna Matata, island wearing tie-dye. Umbrella in my rolls, match the one that's in this Mata. Listen, you are not I. Cross T's, dot I's. I done disappeared and reappeared without a voila. Ballerinas doing pirouettes inside of my snow globe. Shopping sprees in Soho, you had to see it. Strippers shaking ass and watching the dough blow. Ace trumpets and rose modes.
Boom.
So I was just thinking, being that we know no Malice did, kind of change his life or whatnot. And we hear that hook. And the breakdown that you gave us was dope as fuck. And if that is the case, how No Malice attacked that beat was very clever to stay within who he is. That's one thing that stood out to me, man, because he didn't cuss not one time in that verse, bro. And the wordplay, he talking about the Judas, and I guess one of the, I don't know who he was. He was like, I keep the thing on me like Mahatma or whatever his name was. I can't think of the name, but
Akasha, some shit.
maybe that's somebody that's in his spiritual realm that he follows. But I thought that was dope.
Yeah. Overall, beat dope, lyrics I liked. Far as the hook, it was cool. It was cool for this song. I felt like it was cool. Overall, grade wise, I give it a B or B minus, depending what day I'm listening to it on. You know,
if it's Wednesday, you might be higher, maybe even lower. But with me, I love it because I love hip hop and I love artists that can rap. And these two guys are known for being lyrical assassins on that microphone. And I'm glad to see them back together. So I got to give it an A minus, man. So
okay.
Next for me.
Okay. But yeah, definitely welcome back, Clipse, man. I got to do it again. Well, double salute. Welcome back, Clipse. The first, and I think there might be a couple other songs that are released, but I haven't heard those. But as far as 15 years and y'all about to drop in a month from now, that's monumental. I feel like if they drop something else, I'm pretty sure they probably are maybe going to drop something else. Hopefully it's a full-length project. I do want that. Because after 15 years, you would hope they don't just put out 10 songs.
Yeah,
that's just.
Yeah, I feel you. I would love to hear a lot more from them. I think they're a dope group, and we've done a lot of reaction videos, and we've done top fives, and we always talk about Outkast as far as duos.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember us even mentioning Clipse. Clipse. And I think they should be mentioned. Definitely do.
Yeah. It's gonna be I think it is probably at this point when it comes to hip hop, probably one of the most anticipated projects in the game right now. As far as anticipation, it's got to be up there on the list. Besides this Wayne project, which we're gonna talk about that. Wayne project and this project, them is probably the two most anticipated projects for the end of the year that are known about. Of course, people could randomly drop and shit, but as far as anticipated, man, I'm very much anticipating this project right here, especially after hearing that. So
yeah, that song right there, it ramps it up. Now I want to see what the whole project gonna sound like, and I don't think they're gonna disappoint, man. So.
I don't either.
Double salute to these fellas, bro.
I don't either. Especially you got someone like Pharrell in your corner, and we haven't really been hearing like bamming beats like this from Pharrell. Like, imagine over the time what his Clipse stash looks like. Like, man, it could be crazy, man. It could be crazy. I'll just say that when it comes to production, it could be crazy.
Most definitely. So, I definitely feel you on that. But yeah, it's another one in the books, man, right here in the lab, man.
Definitely hit that like button for hip hop, because this is hip hop. That's Boss. I'm YJ, man. We up out of this thing,
Get the goddamn butt.
Too much talking from these niggas that ain't doing shit. I try to keep the peace, but niggas about to ruin it.